development in the we have done the development in development stage. Now it will proceed to the higher environments. So there we are directly not going to copy and paste it in the higher environments, as you have already working. And so there should be a process. So that process is generally we call it as deployments through CI/CD or DevOps, through DevOps. So those kind of procedures we can directly do in Databricks with the help of DABs, that is Databricks automation bundles. Previously we used to call them Databricks asset bundles. Now those are called as Databricks asset bundles.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this error is basically because Python PySpark is already installed on this, so we don't need to install it.
Okay.
So what you can do is either you can okay, that's fine.
Again.
Yeah, you can also comment it, because first time it required, as we are working on the not to command received after detach.
Okay. So what I have to do here in this one? So this execution should help.
Commented. I think comment should work. This issue is because these installation and all generally don't require in serverless basic ones, or most of the, because serverless generally takes install these libraries at the runtime only, so we don't need all those things. Or else what we can do is another way is like we can you have this file, right, end-to-end project.
Oh, shall I import it again?
You can import it again with a new name, and then let's start. Will you can just interrupt, because sometimes I'll see like what can be done for this, right?
Upload files and volumes, right? So
Yeah, browse. Select the volume. Select the volume. My volume. We need yes.
file uploaded.
Directly here itself you can click on this, or yeah. See which one you have. Yeah, just click on this one.
This one,
Yeah.
May.
Oh, May 30. Why it is not coming for?
Yes, I don't know.
Uh,
This is the one, right?
yes. This is you have opened 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Click on my volume. See
Oh,
on the first folder. First folder.
yeah.
It is not in my one. Yeah, here you see 43 seconds. Second one. End-to-end PySpark project.
This one, right?
This one. Click on this.
Format not supported for preview.
Oh, you have put it in this. It should yeah. Just delete it from here. Delete. Because generally in volume we have to put the input files. So different file formats can be there, but it was a Python file, so that's why it was not expecting this one here. So you go to the workspace, right? We have to default. Yes. So here you can just it's not opening. Go to left side workspace. No, left of this. On the here you have seen new home learn. Yeah.
New home, learn, workspace. What I have to open?
Here you have to upload it.
Upload. Okay. So in the workspace or new, right?
Yes.
Then
No, this is for uploading the data. It's not for that, right? If you go to the workspace and click on three dots.
for input.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it wrong. That's why it is not appearing. I uploaded from new.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, browse. Now click on this. Okay. Now open this 5th June. Now as it is, downloading and installing everything. So next time when we have to run this, you don't need to run this command. Otherwise, it gives some error. So this is just pip command is basically used for installing any Python libraries or we have to install. We can use directly pip install. We can do it from terminal also. We can do it here. We are doing it from the command shell in Databricks. But if we want, we can directly go to the terminal. If we are working, let's say, on VS Code or so, any of the editors, so there also we can install it. Otherwise, sometimes if it doesn't work, because I'm telling you these, some of uh, the real-time scenarios we generally face. So sometimes we are not able to download it from the terminal also. So what we generally we go to the where this library is and download it and then just pass the path of that file into our environment variable. So it works that way also. Okay, go to the next slide. And here we are just initializing this, Spark context because this is the entry point of our program. Or here we are just printed the Spark object. This is just creating some, random temporary objects and listing all the, what are the tables we have got in the catalog, spark.catalog.list tables, right? Then here you need to just, you will get the error because your data is not at this particular location. So you have to change this path where you have stored your data, right? So where this airport.csv file is there, you can open a new, catalog. Click on the, go back to the, right click on the catalog, catalog. Yeah. Open in new. Yeah. So that every time you don't have to come back here. Go to my volume because you have files in your my volume and just copy the path of this airport.csv. This is quite straightforward things are there. Here what we are doing is, yes, just for your reference, I'm just telling you because we have already done this earlier. So it's a file path. We are just providing directly so we can read this.
Got it, sir.
Yeah. So here we have read it using this file path, but if you want, we can directly, copy the file path in my spark.read.csv file or JSON file, or there are, multiple methods are there. Right now we are reading CSV files, but if we want, we can read CSV, JSON, Parquet, direct methods are available apart from, Excel. But through pandas now we can also read. We are having read pandas. Read Excel function is also there. But directly in the Spark we don't have any direct function. So for that, if we need that, so we need to create some custom functions and then we use it. Did it in my recent project. And also just to because these things have whatever I've faced in developing this. So generally, when my file size is more than 15 MB, this is only with respect to Excel files, right? So generally, it doesn't prefer to use pandas because Excel files have got they now they have with new library they can support up to few 100 GBs, but previously it was the case like after 15 GBs it works, but it takes a lot of time. So that's why we have to use Excel libraries from the Spark itself. So we have created a new function which was reading it based on the chunks, not directly reading the full file, right? Okay. So again, this is cell in cell it we have got spark.catalogger list table. So it was just listing tables. We have not created any tables so far, so that's why these are all the default ones are there. Come down next cell, right? You see we have created a one TAM table. So that was that is showing extra table. Now here we are reading another data set, right? It will again give the error. So where we need to get the flight small data set. In this spark.read.csv file, we are directly passing the file path. We have not storing this file path in another variable. In previous cell where we were reading it into the file path, but here we are directly calling this, right? So this way also we can do it. And there are another ways through which, like, instead of reading it directly like spark.read.csv, we can also use the options, spark.read.options, and then we pass the format at CSV, and then within the options we can specify header true, limit if the delimiter is other than comma, then we can go with another but because default is CSV is comma separated values, right? Okay, so here again we are creating one table that is called flights. So this is another way of reading it. So we are reading it flights dot name equal to flights dot create or replace temp view. So here what we are doing is like we have created a temp table from the flights data frame. And then once it is created, we can just read this flights as a table. So in the next cell 12, what we are trying to do is here we are trying to read flights as a table. So spark.table means this table has already been created and we are reading this as in the form of a table. And here we are using show function to just show the data set. And this is not looking in the form of a table. But if you are going to use instead of show, you can also go with the display method. So this displays shows you in better format. Displays inbuilt, Spark's display method. See. So this gives you a better, look and feel. So generally we use and here what we are trying to create it, with the column is another method. Okay, again, this is, this is the conversion issue is there. The last time we have seen. So this can be, yeah.
Sir, in this tab,
Yes, go ahead.
you create a new column. Here you done
Right.
some. You
Yes.
create a new column now.
Yeah, here we are
With
creating a
name duration hours.
yeah, duration hours is the name of the column, and how we are creating it.
Got it.
Threads dot airtime. The airtime, yeah, we are dividing the airtime with 60
Interesting.
because
Yes, yes.
airtime has been given in the form of minutes.
Like Panda, I was done now. That's why I
Yeah,
was-
this is the same that
Okay.
pandas library that you have used, right? So
Gini code,
Sure.
shall I?
yeah, you can use Genie code, but wherever we are facing this kind of issues, it's always gives you, like, you can use TriCast to do this, right? Yeah, do it.
Hmm.
Let's see what are you? Yeah, that is fine. This is for this one only. Click on this Genie code. Yeah, this is already on. This is already on. The only thing you need to click on this Genie plus.
Gini plus.
The right side. Yeah, here also you can put, or within this cell itself, you have got, Python, then delete command is there, and then we have got, see, within the cell itself, if you go to where you have written 13, right? Scene 13,
Mm-hmm.
cell number 13 is there. In front of it, we have got Python, right?
Mm-hmm.
Python, then delete function, and then small Genie. Click on this, and you can paste this, value, the error that you are getting, invalid input. The value of NA is string type. So basically, in this airtime, we are getting some values which are of type, string, but it should not be, NA. Either it
Shall I
should,
jump
generate,
back?
generate. It should either.
Conversion करना पड़ेगा sir, but I think
Hmm?
conversion करना पड़ेगा.
Oh, exactly. This is what we can use this TriCast. So basically, TriCast, what it does at the runtime, we can use cast when we exactly know it is, right? But sometimes the cast will work, but there can be some, edge cases where this is not going to work. Yeah, accept this. So what it does is then at that point of time, TriCast do it at the runtime. Based on the input itself, it tries to, recast it. Just try to run this. Let's see how it works. Run.
Instead of running, I did debug.
From PySpark SQL function is export EXPL. What it is doing? Okay, have you clicked on debugger or what?
Yes, I did the debug instead of running. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why was trying to take, it will take,
Hmm. Yeah, it is good now. Yeah. No error. It's executed now.
yeah, just remove this dot, right? Click on this dot again.
This one?
Yes, now run. It's done. But here it's output. Slides dot width column. Where is it? Yeah, click on this. It's showing. Why it is not showing? It's done. That is fine. But why it is not showing the output? Run it again. Slides dot show. Instead of show, let's put display. Every time we have the, yeah, now it's done. So if you go to this duration hours, it will be in hours, right? Yes. Wait. What it does is, why it is multiplying it with,
The 0.01. Yeah,
remove this. Yeah, remove this.
this one.
It should,
I think now it will run. I will run again. This is what we do last time.
no, but I think there is some issue, right? What we are trying to achieve is, it is dividing the distance. Why it is dividing the distance?
Distance with
Because we are trying to get the duration of hours.
distance by air time.
Air time is in, it has to convert air time as double, that is fine, and divide the air time with 60. So instead of distance, just remove this distance and divide it by 60. Divide it by 60. This should be the case. Remove this distance.
Distance.
Yeah, distance
Okay.
part. And also this division. We have to divide the TriCast air time as double and divide it by 60. Then it will be in hours, right? So what we did is, yes, here division by 60. Yeah. Now try this. Yeah, I think now it should be, yes. Now it is in duration of hours. How many, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Although it is just an example. Otherwise, like exactly we have to do as the part of transformations, those are going to be the business logics. But this is how we generally do. Like whenever, if we are getting any sort of this invalid conversions, we have to deal with them. And previously we used to specifically used cast. Right now we can also cast, but cast is basically used when we know exactly like what is going to be there. But for some of the edge cases, generally what we used to do is we used to do with it. Okay, now you used I think somewhere it is need to check why it is not showing. Show has been disabled, I guess, so it's not showing anything. So instead of show, just use display, right?
Hmm.
See, you are not getting any output, right? So maybe it got disabled. Yeah. Then here what we are trying to do is we are filtering the data based on filter. We have applied a filter where the distance is greater than 10,000, and we are we have created a new data frame called long flights 1, right? And then we are displaying. So here we are only getting those data. So these are all transformations, right? We are doing, these all are transformations. Then again, this is another, with how we can do that, right? Here we are using flights dot distance. So we can also specify the data frame dot column name, but the answer will remain the same. It's both, like either we can directly call the column name, but sometimes what happens, why we use this is this should be the practice. Maybe here we are working with just one, one or two data frames where the columns are not same, but sometimes when we are working with multiple tables, and within those tables if we are doing some sort of joins, so there we have to specify, right? Because it will otherwise give you the error, that it does Spark doesn't know which particular data frame you are trying to access. That particular, let's say distance is having in both the data frames, and you have just put the filter where distance is greater than 10,000, so it won't get to know which distance you are talking about, data frame from data frame 1 or data frame 2. So it will give you some ambiguous error. So in that case we have to specify with data frame name dot column name, right? So this way we can do that. Okay, so next what we are trying to do is here is okay, so by default, like if we are not if we are just giving displaying the data frame name dot display, so it displays all the columns. But if we want to display some columns, so we can give it like data frame name dot select, and we can select the specific columns. So as we generally do, like it's called projections, right? So we are projecting on few of the columns. So that is again very important, you can say optimization technique. Like wherever we are getting, let's say my table is having more than hundreds of the columns, but I don't need all those 100 columns in my final output. I need only 10, I need only 20. So why should I get all the data for all the columns when it is not required? Although here what we are doing is we are working on the CSV. So CSVs are basically these are row oriented formats. So these are not optimized formats. So this is another optimization thing that we generally do. Even before working on, if the file size is small, that is fine, but if the file size are very large, so what we generally used to do is, instead of going for directly doing, what we do is, like temporarily we convert those files into optimized formats like Parquet and all. So in my recent project, what I'm doing is, like I'm loading millions of records from the API, which are coming in the JSON format. So from JSON, when I'm just loading them, at the same point of time, I'm converting those JSON files into Parquet, and then I'm reading it. Why? So this basically optimizing our code a lot, right? And gives better performance. Again, this is again it is having the issue, right? Same issue almost. Airtime, yes. So by 60 distance, what it is giving the error? Come down. Let's see first the error. The value of NA string type, it begins. Okay. So it is saying distance divided by A, yeah, because airtime is what? So you can just try cast airtime, right? You need
Mhm.
because distance is fine. Distance is fine, but this airtime is having the issue. Yeah. So airtime is having some NA values. Last time we have seen this, right? So used TriCast. At runtime, it will work.
Okay.
Yeah, where you have got this flights dot airtime divided by 60. Make this into as TriCast. Underscore cast try underscore. Bracket. Yes. Close this bracket. No, not here. Yes, here. And also take it as before closing, just put as double or integer, whatever you want. Speed is there, so you can take it as double. As put or double, that is fine. All is fine. Yeah, now try to run this. What it is. Try cast. Why it is still giving this error? Maybe there is issue with syntax. Try cast distance divided by. Oh no, not here. Actually, I told you air time is the issue, right? So instead of putting it on distance, put it on air time, right? Now you have put it on the whole, but it's not giving the error here itself. It is giving the error in the air time itself, right? No.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is fine. This is fine, but we have to divide this whole from the distance. So now distance divided by this TriCast, then it will work, right?
Okay. Is it right? Correct now?
Yes. Yeah. Now just check the
So that
yes. Only we need to check like how they are.
there is a single quote, so I
Yeah,
have to close
yeah.
it here.
And this double one, you have to do it. Not here. Semicolon. The quote is fine. Quote is as speed is there, but you have to close this bracket, right? Bracket, not this one.
This one.
Yeah, this bracket we have to close, and this is going to be not
This.
from here, from the left side itself, right? Now, check how many number of brackets we have total. The select expression is the last one. So this is after the speed. Then we have got TriCast is already blank. So before distance you have to put, right? No. Single quote, then bracket. Yeah. Now
Okay.
try this. It should work. Syntax error near. Okay.
Yeah. There.
Issue with the brackets now. Okay. After before TriCast also put one bracket. And after double also put one bracket. Yeah. Now try this. These brackets also create issues.
Unit one. Open the close the.
This TriCast is done. as
Yeah, that's correct.
distance TriCast as okay. TriCast is finished. This is for air time divided by 60 as double. So this okay. After double, we have got extra this one. It put it after average speed because after double we have got two brackets. Remove one and put that after speed because this is going to be the and one, right? Yeah, after speed. Oh, it's not here. So it's no. It's an error. It's showing. So this is not correct. One,
I
two,
think this all it needs to be.
three. Try. No. That is fine. Yeah.
Right.
Now it will be fine. Okay. This was the issue. Because this will remain till here. So what is going to be the final?
Shall I click quick fix?
No, it is already like you have to use Genie for that. Just click on Genie. Then it will, it's on. Actually, it is saying like a quick fix is on using Genie code.
So I have to click this one.
Yes. Syntax error near line. This will just. These rare syntax errors generate issues. Now we don't deal with these things because if you are working with on C. So distance. What is the change? It has been done by this. Still it is showing. Run it now. But what the change?
It happened
Is
in
there?
distance
Okay.
by try first.
Okay, it has put after 60 as okay divided by 60. But why it has divided it by 16? Because this is okay. Average speed. Okay, it has divided it by 60. But why it has divided it by 60? Syntax is fine, but logic seems to be wrong. What it has provided because we are just trying to get the average distance. So average distance is going to be what? Distance divided by average time. So average time was average speed. Average speed. How it is calculating that average speed?
Here it is calculating distance divided by act time and then that is divided by
This
60.
formula seems to be like wrong to me because average speed is what? How we calculate the average speed? Is the sum of all the distance divided
Distance divided by the number of the
by the total number of
total
rows.
number of, yes,
Yeah,
that is
that should be the case. But it is using the Spark data frame method. This just they are trying to show us like how we are going to use this select expression. So using select expression, what we can do is within select, we can only select the columns, but using select expression, what we can do is we can also create, generate the columns. So average column, it has been generated at runtime. So this is called a generated column. This is what they are trying to specify. Just forget about like what they are doing, right? I think this Genie has created some issues with that. So no worry.
Mhm.
So this is what we call hallucination, right? So we have to be, like this is fine because we are just testing it. But in real scenario, we have to be particular about all these things, right? So we are not blindly going to, you know, basically rely on this, AI models, because they are hallucinate a lot. Like here in this case, it has done a totally different thing. So when we are going to check and see like, okay, what was my final output, you might not able to get the correct one. So that's why when we are using these ones, we should be careful about all those things, right? Okay, the next one is we are creating again columns with column, another column distance, but distance is already there. Then flight dot distance dot cast to float. So what we are trying is, like previously, whatever the type of distance was there, we are creating distance this time with float, and again airtime with float, right? So previously these two columns used to be like, if you check what is the type of distance, no, in cell 23 we are showing the describe. Using describe, we are getting its schema. So airtime is string, and what is the type of distance you see, distance, yeah, just come down within the
One minute.
within cell 23 itself. See what we are trying to do in cell flights dot describe, right? To describe basically gives me the schema. Instead of describe, you can also use print schema, right? Print schema, it will give you better look and feel. Put instead of describe in cell 23, we are using describe. So instead of describe, just use print schema, flights dot print schema, flights dot print schema. Yeah, first one, right? Yeah. No, it is a function, right? So bracket should be there. Brackets. Forgot the bracket. And this schema is a function, right? Yeah. Now run this. You see the difference between both. Let run both.
Okay.
You will see the difference, right?
Oh, nothing is.
It is not doing anything. Okay. Remove describe. Yeah.
Mhm.
Slide start print schema. That is not printing scheme. It's strange. Strange. Okay. I need to check this because
The color of the print schema is different. Let me 1 minute. Is it correct?
No.
Just a minute. Let me try again. 1 minute.
Why it is.
Mhm.
Okay, try this one. Print schema. Within print schema, put flights instead of dot. But the dot also works. I have used multiple times. Dot and try this one. I
This
think,
one?
yeah, it's not working. Yeah, you see, it's not. It's showing error because generally
Mm.
data frame dot function, it should work. Okay, no worries. Then do it that way.
Where is
Okay. Let's use Genie here. Let's see how what it gives. Because I also need to understand why it is not working. There might be some issue. Yeah, it will try to remove these flights from the
Let's see.
yeah. Let's see. See that's the only thing that is giving. Okay, run suggested.
Accept.
Accept and run suggested. Let's see.
See? Again, it's not displaying the
Yeah, but
result.
it is running,
Output.
but it is somehow it is not displaying it.
Why?
Why? Yeah, that's okay.
Can
Okay.
I put again the flights dot
No, no, no,
display?
no. Just put display. Put everything under display because it should print, but why it is not
What I
printing?
have to do? Come again.
Just also put after print schema. Print
Flight dot
dot display dot display.
print dot display.
No. After print schema, you can try to print it. Display it to dot display. Dot display.
Okay.
Let's see if displays it. No.
None type object has
Yeah,
no
because there is some issue. Maybe something has pressed wrong. Okay, no worries. Let it be. We don't need to waste the time on this. So basically, what we are trying to do is the basically for both this distance air time, their data type is string, right? If you see here, it has been given as string. Both distance is a string as well as my air time is a string. So we are converting these to float in the next and then we are trying to show it, right?
Mhm.
So run the next cell. So this distance and air time already exists. So that's what it is. Flights dot describe air time comma distance dot show. Why? Okay, just comment the last line and then run. Let's describe it again. Giving the line number 5. Just make it a comment and then run. Now click on this arrow where the flights are there.
Which one you're telling?
Yeah, the arrow, yeah, this arrow, and you check here what is the air times become float and distance also become float, right? So there is some issue with this, I think with show or describe. Describe is fine, but I think this, or you can just remove this show. I think then it should work. If you are removing this show from here, because describe automatically gives you the result, right? Remove this and then try to run this. Remove this comment also. Uncomment this line 5th, right? Uncomment this.
Oh, it's one
You have
minute.
commented this line, right? You have commented.
Yeah, already I commented this line.
Yes. So I just uncomment this. Remove this hash from.
Yeah.
And now run. Yeah. And now you see it has given air summary, air time, string distance, string. Okay. So it was previous to that after displaying it, it is converted to air time and distance. So that's why it is giving some issues with that, because we have given the same name. If we are giving the different name, so that's why it is taking the O, because in the as I told you, it is what we are having. These are, these RDDs and data frames. These are whenever we are creating, every time we are modifying, so they create a new data frame at that same point of time. So we are trying to do the same. So that's why either we have to give it a new name, then it will show. That's why it is showing. But if you go to the next one, and then because there we are doing the minimum on that, so it should work. Now we are finding the length of shortest in terms of distance flights. So which is having the shortest distance. So if it is having as string, it should not work, because my minimum maximum works on integer, float, and double numbers. It will work on the on numbers, not on strings. Yeah, instead of show, put a display. There is some issue seems to be with show, which should not, but maybe we have pressed something or disabled this, right? So you can see minimum distance is 106, and what is the type of distance? This is also 1.2 means it's a
Float.
floating point number, right? It's a floating point. If 123 is written on, it is an integer number. If ABC is written, it is of type string. So in basically display, we get to know all those things. So we generally use display instead of using show, right? Next, we are finding out the maximum.
Execution failed.
Flights.origin C that group by max airtime dot show. So the value of NA again, here we got this conversion issues, because we have trying to convert it to float, but again there were some edge cases are there. So again we have to with max airtime, just convert it to float, or using TriCast. You can do that. So if you are going to paste it, it will convert it to TriCast and it will work. So here we are trying to do it within each cell. So what we can do is, if we have to fix these things, when we are loading the data, at that point after loading the data, we can also do it. Retry.
Mhm.
Run it now. Yeah. So what it is saying is still okay. Run suggested. Now it has trying to cast it to, if airtime is null, then it is, if it is NA, then it is trying to convert it to float. But still, it is saying the value of NA of type string cannot be a float. So we have to fix it in upper cells basically. Now instead of
What's wrong here? I don't get it. So TriCast airtime is float.
it now it is trying to convert airtime to float here. Just accept it and try it here in this cell itself, if it is able to do it. No.
Flight set.
Flights dot with column Okay, with column. Okay, do it like this. Airtime, give it airtime to where we are converting it in line. Just remove this override from the cast.
Which one?
Yeah. Now in line 4, what you can do is with column air underscore time 2, just make it airtime 2. Airtime 2.
Yeah, time to.
2, yeah. 2. Not here. Name. Just need to change the name from airtime to
Okay.
airtime 2. Yeah. And then group by max airtime 2 in line 5th. Try this.
Yeah, time.
Yeah, that is fine because we are
Okay.
trying to convert that airtime to float, which is another, name. So instead of using the same name, we are trying to use the different name. Value as per the syntax change its target to track us. It's already been changed. Yes. Airtime 2 expression. Why? Okay, search for this airtime and see like from where this airtime is coming. So we'll cast it in the early stages only. Here also it is giving the error, right? Huh? Okay.
Mhm.
This is the same or
This is the one.
so if it was giving error here itself. Okay.
No. This is the one we are fixing now.
Okay. Yes, go above and check where. Wait here. Why it is working here then? We got the distance lights dot distance dot cast to float. Go above. Here time is having string here. Okay, fine. So here we have converted to air time to okay. Here just put this air time to air time 2 in line. Yeah, here just put air time 2. Okay, and in the next line also air time 2. Okay, now run this. Okay, come down. Airtime to why it is taking airtime to a string also.
Float. Yeah, time to.
Okay, now come down. We have changed the airtime to now it's here.
Thing cannot be cast to float.
No, comment the line 4 first. And now run. It is still okay. Try to print here. Display.
It's already there is display, so
No,
you want to print it separately?
Yeah, before just print in line 3. In line 3, put display.
Display?
Yeah. Within display, flights. Yeah. These flights are there, right? Flights dot
Mm-hmm.
airtime 2. Air underscore time 2. Underscore.
Yeah, underscore time to 1 minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
air underscore time 2 is there. Huh?
Okay.
Name of the variable. Yeah, try this one. Let's see first what airtime 2 contains.
Why it's not displaying? See?
This
Yeah.
is column a underscore time. There is nothing in this. This is the issue. This is the issue. The value of any type string cannot be cast to. Okay. Just before this cell, create one cell.
Mm-hmm. In line 3.
No, cell. Not the line.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
create a new cell. Yeah. Cell code. And here print flights, display flights. What we are having as a part of display only. Let's see what we are having as the flights within flights only. Run this. Yeah, the issue is within flights only, right?
Yeah,
Now
it's not.
go to above cell because we have got issue in the flights data frame only. But I don't know how it has run here
I see the it's displaying the
because
data
it's
here.
filtering and why it is displaying. Go above, go to above cell. And
Okay.
here also, yeah, where we are doing this describe, below this in cell 23 we are doing flight.describe, right? In cell 23 above this cell, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, here just here display again, display flights with what we are getting as a part of flights. Here display flights. Run this.
Oh,
Hmm.
here itself we are not getting. Why?
Can you
1
give me the
minute.
control?
Yeah. Yes, please. Can you ask for the control like India?
Yeah. Stop converting. I don't find that option. Finding that
I
option. Are
I
you getting?
need I need to know about this Zoom.
Change layout meeting points.
Not available in this.
Hmm.
Okay.
Teams,
In Zoom, it will be available.
in Teams also we have. I think this is Zoom, right?
Nahin, this is Zoho.
Zoho. Zoho.
Oh,
Zoho,
it's
Zoho.
Zoho. Oh, I was thinking it's yeah, that's right.
Zoho.
No worries, sir. We can.
I don't understand that it's running in the previous cell. Why it is giving the errors? Hmm. I think the issue is what I've seen is like they are using in the same column and trying to do a lot of changes on the same column, and because of that this data frame got corrected. That is the issue. Okay, no worries. What I'll do is let me share my screen. I'll check this one and we'll see this tomorrow. But now what I will do is like I'll just walk you through some of the the
Raj, you please check and let's continue from tomorrow because I'm a bit exhausted.
oh that's
Else you can you both can continue. I can watch the remaining videos. I mean,
no,
remaining.
but okay. Just let me give you some. What you can do is when you get some time. So just walk you through some of the concepts I'm going to tell you because these are very optimization techniques. One is partitioning. Okay, just go through these topics. I'll tell you like how they are going to be used and what, because they are very important, right? One is partitioning, another one is a clustering. Then we have got join strategies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
So
apart,
these techniques you can write in WhatsApp group, so we can go through the topics.
okay, yeah, that is also fine. Yeah, I
So
just want to
you,
just
you
have
want
a go through because these techniques are going to be used on daily basis. So if you have got like how the partitioning works, so that's really important. Then there are a lot of different optimization techniques that we are going to work upon, but the most important and the most see, you can say the basic thing is the partitioning because our all big data works on this partitioning technique because we are dealing with terabytes petabytes of data in real world, right? So if we are not going to partition the data and that partitioning is not going to be the correct, so that becomes a bottleneck, right? And that creates a lot of issues. Let's suppose very simple example. Let's suppose you have got, let's say, our geographical data for all the countries, like let's say population data is there, very simple. So in some countries we have got the population is in few lakhs, like in millions only, right? Even in some countries we don't have any millions, even in thousands also, very small countries. But if we go to India and China, there we are having the population in billions, right? So if we are going to do the partitioning based on the country name, let's say population, so when we are processing this data, so the small countries where we have got thousand or in lakhs or even in millions, those will be those will process like, because we are going to process parallelly. So the parallel processing will done and those will be done. But for these two, let's suppose everything is done for India and China, they have got in billions. So they have got larger partitions. So they, when we are processing the data for these, it will got stuck. So it will run for forever, and maybe our resources got exhausted for these two countries. So similar way, when our data is not partitioned equally, so the default partitioning in any of the strategy is 200 by default. So
On the two.
200 partitions for any of the data, but that is again not
Handy chai gele. Handy. Handy chai gele.
yes.
Sorry.
Okay, so I was talking about the partitioning, right? So partitioning is again very important part, and this is the we can say the entry point of any optimization technique, right? And apart from whatever we will do as a part of data engineer, the optimization is going to play a very crucial role, right? Because we don't know how the data is behaving. Maybe today data is coming fine, for a month data is coming fine, even for a for a year data is coming fine, but one day it happens the data spikes a lot, or a lot of inconsistencies coming, so your job is going to be failed. So we see all these things on daily basis, right? This job is failing because of some bad partitioning, or some bad records are coming. So these kind of issues we have to deal with on daily basis. So we'll see. Like first we'll try to finish this notebook tomorrow itself, and then we'll move to other concepts, right? So just go through. For now, you can just have a look on partitioning only, because this is very important, partitioning, and if you got the chance, so you can also go for the clustering. These two concepts only. Rest we will see later, right? But yeah, optimization is very crucial. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine then. Okay, so I think Sharmila, it's late for you right now.
Yes, it's 11:30.
Okay,
I'm
then
happy.
we'll tomorrow we'll stick to 7 only, right? No worries.
Yeah.
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 Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm.